Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. I am just shuffling up right now, hoping I don't get caught in the rain, but catching a vibe, getting ready to do your August 2020 tarot readings. For those that are new, welcome. It's a privilege and honor to connect with you, read for you, and ascend with you, because that's what we all do here together. And for those that already know the deal, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I love ascending with you. And yeah, I'm very excited about August, because there's this kind of clarity and this no going back energy that I've been waiting for a long time now. I felt really irritated in like April, May, June, because I was just so over this energy, because I was wrapping up this energy internally. And I just believe that a lot now of the internal coming to conclusions, wrapping up cycles is all going to be playing out externally, because people are more clear about what is more important to them, what makes them happy. There's this newfound appreciation for truth that people have. Like, truth means more to people. I feel like, Virgo, your values are starting to change, and that is getting you to look at people differently, and how you used to, I'm getting like put them, like I see you guys putting people in certain positions within your life, and all of those positions are in question right now. And it's not so much the people, it's the positions that are being in question first, and then you're going to look at the people and be like, you don't fit in this position within my life. Why? Because this position within my life isn't working for me anymore. There's this restructuring I see Virgo is doing internally that is going to create a lot of change externally with the people around you. And I'm feeling like it's this status that people feel that they have in your life, Virgo. And the fact of the matter is that was an illusion. And I think you're realizing that, right? Because it was like you're putting people on pedestals in your life, and then you're not sure why they treat you the way they do. And it's because I feel like some of you Virgos were putting people on pedestals, treating them better, and then kind of resentful that they weren't holding this position in your life. So these expectations that you associated with the pedestal. So this is Virgo saying, I'll put you on a pedestal, but I expect this, 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 and this. This is the structure I see that Virgo is tearing down. And because you're doing this internally, Virgo, externally, it's going to shake shit up. Okay, so people who are used to expecting you doing things and expecting you to show up in certain ways or hold certain responsibilities in their life, in others, or even vice versa, Virgo, your expectations of what people need to do in order to hold these positions, and then wondering why they even have these positions to begin with. They might be resentful. People could be resentful of the pressures that you're putting on them to adhere to this structure in your life, for those that are struggling to tear it down. Because for some of you, you're having to tear it down because the people that you have living by it don't want to live up to some kind of standards. Or this could be you, Virgo, telling somebody to kind of fuck off because their standards and their expectations of how you're supposed to present yourself in their life are fucking bullshit. I'm getting some weird, like, elitist kind of energy coming in for Virgo, and I don't know about all that. That's all coming down. Like, and it's coming down fast. Okay? So anyways, that's all I'm really getting for your pre-reading energies. We can get right into prayer and get into it. I'm also seeing like travel, but by car, and it's difficult because I see somebody might be moving by car. Like I see like a vehicle packed with a lot of shit. Like it's on top, it's in the back, like you can't even see through the windows. Somebody's car is packed up. Nine of Swords, somebody's stressed. Somebody is worried that somebody isn't going to be nice to them, or that somebody was kind to somebody once upon a time, and I feel like somebody is afraid that that person isn't going to be kind to them anymore, probably because of something they did. But it was the Queen of Cups. Somebody was not sure. There was the Five of Wands and the Queen of Cups. That means somebody wasn't sure about how they felt, or about how somebody was going to respond to them. The Nine of Wands, somebody gave up. No more chances. There's no more chances. Something's done. Something's officially over. Anyways, let's get into prayer. Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, thank you for rising me up out of my bed this morning, and thank you for connecting me with the collective every day. Right now, in particular, please allow me to communicate clearly with the collective sign of Virgo, all the messages that are in their greatest good, surrounding their material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to them, their personal ascension and development, and any other messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, for everything you do for me and the collective on a regular. All the healing energy, the support, the love, the guidance, and the protection. We are nothing without it, and we are nothing without you. So glory be to the Most High forever and ever. Amen. I hope I don't get rained on, guys. There's just one big-ass gray cloud. Other than that, it looks pretty okay. All right, strength at the bottom of the card. So you guys had a bunch of cards that popped out. First card was the Four of Wands. Then you have the Four of Coins, and then you have the Princess of Wands, which would equal that Five of Wands I saw in your pre-shuffle. Anyway, what it looks like is somebody is trying to figure out if you're going to let go of a conflict that you have with them. And like if you're going to come together with somebody in peace. This could be somebody you were estranged from or had a conflict with or a fight with, or who treated you poorly, or the last time you spoke to them or saw them it wasn't good. Somebody wants to communicate, but they don't know how they're going to be received. Somebody is maybe assuming the worst. Somebody doesn't know if you've let go of something that occurred in the past. They don't know. The only way they would know if you let go of it, if they actually communicated to you, but that's what somebody is worried about. They don't know if they're going to be received well or at all. And why I say that, because we also have the Two of Cups under the Four of Wands, which speaks of that union energy, wanting to come together with somebody, but not sure if they will be received or not. This could also be somebody you don't even know, who doesn't know, because you don't know each other. Like somebody doesn't know how to approach you, the best way to approach you in order to be received well. Somebody might also be viewing you as being on the defense or defensive, and they might not be taking it personally. They might just say like, this person isn't in a good space, or I don't know if this person is going through something, or if this is a good time to approach this person. So somebody could be watching you. Somebody could be waiting to see. For some of you, you have an employer who wants to offer you an opportunity, but because they know you're going through certain things personally, they're actually waiting to offer you something until you're in a better space. Like some of you guys don't know why there's a delay with employment, and it's because of what you told them about what you're going through personally, or what they can actually see. Now there's the Five of Swords. Some of you told your employer you're going through a divorce, and your employer is actually being supportive. It looks like they are being patient with you, because I feel like there are dates. You have to take a lot of time. There's a lot going on. I just see an employer being supportive with somebody who's going through something personally. Strength, the World in reverse, and the Hierophant, the Two of Swords, and the Chariot. Somebody, long and short, somebody is afraid to... Somebody wants to clear a conflict with you, Virgo, but they don't know, they're afraid that they won't even have an opportunity to do that. So I feel like somebody thinks that on site, I'm hearing on site. Somebody doesn't know if it's on site, like if you're even going to be open to hearing anything that comes out of their mouth. That's what I'm gathering here. Because with the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands, this is somebody wanting to come together with very pure intentions, but afraid that they won't be received well. So I don't know. And it's all hovering around this Princess of Wands, which is communication, inspiration, a message, right? Now I'm hearing taking it slow. And what I'm gathering with you, Virgo, for your reading is that there's a warning. Because the Knight of Coins and the Six of Coins, that's a good group of cards right there. That speaks of somebody who is committed to investing into something, giving into something with the long-term potential. That's an investment, like wanting long-term potential. The problem is getting in the gate. Somebody is afraid of not even being received well, or get an opportunity to pitch something, say their side, say what it is they want. I see somebody assuming somebody's intentions and not giving somebody an opportunity to communicate what their real intentions are. So that's that energy of, why the fuck are you calling me, or why the fuck are you here, but not actually trying to figure out why. You know what I mean? It's more of an energy like fuck off, where really there's a reason. Like if you do want to know, you can find out, but it just is a matter of being open to receive it. Or this could just be a sheer fear that somebody has. Like you might be like, I'm totally open, I don't mind. Somebody's just afraid that you might not receive them well. This is probably somebody you know. Like I said, what I gathered was there's this conflict energy. And it's conflict that probably hasn't been addressed, because it was like this need to kind of maybe clear the air. I don't know. Somebody feels like they need a lot of courage in order to wrap up some kind of conflict here. I have no idea what this is about. I don't know. I don't know if it's you or if it's somebody else, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Somebody feels like somebody wants the opportunity for you to see how they're either a viable match, how much like them you are. Somebody wants the opportunity to be seen and to be heard, Virgo, by you. I don't know. They want an opportunity to reveal what it is they feel it takes strength to reveal to you. The problem is that I don't even know if you'll hear it. And that's what I think this person is thinking. Temperance in reverse. I heard time's up. Three of Coins. I'm also getting that somebody needs time. And somebody is asking somebody to be patient with them and they're not being patient. Like I see somebody begging somebody to be patient with them with Temperance in reverse, but that's not what they're getting. Some of you guys could be going through something and you're asking the people at work or something to be patient with you and they're not. Because I was getting that some of you guys were getting support from your employers, but for some of you, you feel like your teammates are self-sabotaging you. They're taking advantage of, some of you could be in competitive work environments, and because of what you have going on personally, somebody is taking advantage of that. Like for some of you, you have a coworker who's telling a boss your business. Maybe they're overhearing you, or maybe you've talked to this person about some personal things that are going on and why this is a really troublesome time or why you're really distracted or exhausted or whatever. This person is going back and telling their boss. Why? Because I think they're hoping their boss sees you as a less viable candidate for something you're competing for. So it's very backhanded, which is that Five of Swords energy. But with the World and the High Priestess, that will eventually be revealed to you. And quite frankly, I don't know how this boss is going to feel about that. Like I don't, because I feel like there's a boss who actually went through what somebody's going through, regardless. It could be a divorce, it could have been a health thing, it could be anything. And I don't think this boss appreciates, I think this boss sees right through somebody who's trying to manipulate them. This boss doesn't like that. This boss is like, what are you really trying to tell me? What are you really trying to tell me? That's what I hear this boss saying. King of Cups, Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, your boss has compassion for what you're going through and isn't going to make, like, you're not less of a candidate for what it is you're competing for in the workplace because of what you're going through. But I feel like there is devil energy trying to project that onto you. When I don't even think your own boss feels that way. Why? Because I think if you were to sit with coffee or over a drink with your boss, they would tell you, "Oh, I've been through 2 divorces, and I battled this, and I did this," and you'd be like, "Oh, they get me." So there's this need to kind of stay in your power, in your truth, be authentic, and just trust. Yeah, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Whoa. 10 of Coins and the Queen of Coins. 3 queens. What? Oh, somebody's for sure fucking stressed. And the Empress. Somebody just bagged their 3rd baby mom and they are so fucking stressed. Somebody is stressed about somebody being pregnant, and it's probably because they already have 3 women or already have 3 baby mothers. Holy shit. This could be 4 women. Oh my gosh. The 3 of Cups. It's definitely 3 people. It's a third-party situation. This masculine was juggling who he wanted to commit to, and I feel like the decision was made for him because there's like somebody who expects commitment because she's pregnant now. Yeah, this King of Coins thought he was in control and had the choice. The Empress does. I mean, unless this king decides he wants to abandon this woman pregnant, well, I mean, that's probably happening somewhere in the world, but this is a lot. There's 2 pairs too. So then that means that the odd man out is actually the Queen of Wands. Because there's 2 pairs, and then there's this, yeah, the Queen of Wands. There's 2 pairs. Why is this? Who's this Queen of Wands here? 10 of Wands, the burden. Somebody, that's a karmic energy. I'm getting a feminine. I'm getting somebody who is like a serious cheater. And essentially, they're left alone because everybody's partnering up. I don't know, man. The 6 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Somebody was victorious. This is serious union energy, but there just seems to be the odd man out here. I don't know. It's kind of weird. 4 of Swords. Oh, for some of you, this could be somebody this could be somebody from the past trying to pitch to you a future, and I don't know how you feel about that. Because I was getting in the Libra energy of this karmic cycle, and I was tapping into 3 people, and they were all on the divine path, and these 3 people were never going to end up with each other. Like, none of the 3 people. They would all go and find their divine partners that are a reflection of them. And then it leaves somebody out to manifest. So there's a 3rd energy here who hasn't manifested their divine partner yet, but will. Anyway, Knight of Cups, the Devil, 10 of Cups, and King of Wands. Now there's 3 pairs, and the Emperor. So the only pair here missing is the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. I'm hearing somebody being like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. What's the truth? Somebody doesn't have the truth. Somebody doesn't have the courage and the strength to be able to communicate the truth. So they can offer love, they can offer stability, they can be passionate, they can be all these things, but without the only swords they offer is stress, probably from all the lies that they tell. So yeah, there's somebody here who seems like a perfect match to the collective. Problem is, looks like collective is going to be prompted to stand the ground for the Emperor, because what does the Emperor have? The Emperor has all 4 kings. What's the 4th king missing here? It's the King of Swords. That's the honest, integral, you know? That's the courage that will tell the truth regardless. You can put something up against the King of Swords has the head, and the King of Swords is going to say, I said what I said, the truth is what it is, and I'll die by the truth, so go ahead. That's the King of Swords energy who will die by the truth. That's the king that's missing here. So it seems like this Emperor is missing a very integral part of being an actual viable match. And it looks like in August that becomes clear. Some of you guys were ignoring that you needed the truth in order for something to be perfect. And I think it was you avoiding the truth because everything else was on the table. That one's hard. Devil energy could be trying to get you guys to settle in a relationship without the truth because you get everything else. So it's like, I don't care if my partner tells me the truth, they can lie, but as long as they offer me support, as long as they make themselves available emotionally to me and sexually only to me, then I don't really need the truth. Well, the problem is that a lot of what it is that you need relies on the truth, right? Honest earnings, the truth about how your person builds and gains abundance and stability. Like there's the truth is integral. And devil energy is trying to get somebody to sacrifice the truth in order to keep somebody, meaning I don't need the truth. This is devil energy trying to get somebody to live with lies. Is it really perfect if it's missing the most important thing, which is the truth? I don't know. Some of you guys, there's somebody who's trying to reconcile with you, but you know they're not telling you the truth about where they went or why they left you or why they're coming back. So you're not going to take this person. You're going to reject them because you know they're lying still. I'm hearing lying still. which means you're, yep, and the moon. They're lying still, and then the Lover's in reverse. That makes them an unviable partner, which gets the Eight of Cups, you to walk away. I see you guys walking away from somebody, and this is going to be difficult because, like I said, there's 3 pairs here, meaning you felt like they were a viable match in every way. Not in the way that counts. What the fuck is anything without the truth? It's an illusion. It's the devil. 3 of Cups. It's heartbreak. All these sorries. Having to live a life of, like, I don't know. Somebody could also be lying about a child because they know the heartbreak it's going to cause someone. It's a really beautiful dragonfly. Speaks of transformation, evolution, the ethereal world, the wings you guys earned, the shadow work you did. It's for you guys. I know I'm doing well, right? I used to be terrified of these. And now they just kind of like will come up right to me. I don't know. Okay, go. So cool. Anyways, Magician. Yeah. I feel like you guys have a hard decision because essentially I feel like you're going to have to let go of somebody that you felt was perfect for you, but they're missing something you know you can't sacrifice, which is the truth and its honesty. For others of you, though, there is somebody who, yeah, that's what I was getting. Somebody could be keeping a pregnancy a secret because they know how that's going to hurt somebody. One of the multiple women that they're with, I don't know, for some. For others of you, this is somebody returning back to you. But the reason why it takes so much courage to return back to you is because they might have had a child and want to be with you. And the fact of the matter is I don't know how you feel about that. Like there's just a lot of this trying to determine if somebody is a viable match. And I just see something really important missing because the Magician has all 4 things and all 4 kings and all 3 queens and kings are here. But like I said, the one that's missing is the swords. You can't manifest without the truth. It's all just an illusion, yeah? So I just, I see this Wheel of Fortune is turning. 9 of Cups for the better. And the Fool taking a leap of faith. 5 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's going to take a leap of faith. They want to move forward from some kind of conflict with you. They also want to provide some kind of clarity because they feel like what they did got you confused about who they were. So you might have looked at somebody in high regard and then they did something and it made you be like, okay, you're definitely not what I thought you were. And they're trying to get you to, they're trying to relieve some kind of confusion that you have about them. They want to move forward and give you clarity. But again, here's the forward movement. But where's the actual truth, though? Somebody's trying to move forward without communicating the full truth, but they know they have to. They know they confuse somebody. They want to move forward from the confusion, but where's the fucking sword? There it is. The Queen of Swords. This is somebody saying, I need the truth. Somebody saying that this is only what I asked for if I get the truth. All of this is great, but without the truth, I don't want it. So we need the King of Swords now, and then we have all 4 kings and all 4 queens, which means divine union because both people have come into union with their masculine and feminine, all the 8 integral parts. The King and Queen of Cups, the King and Queen of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Wands, and the King and Queen of Swords. We all have that in us because we're masculine, feminine. That's why we're such multidimensional beings. That's why we're so complicated. That's why it takes time to get to know people. That's why we reincarnate over and over and over again because we have to go through life trying to gain all these parts. You might have gone through one lifetime trying to get this part of you. See what I'm saying? 20, 30 lifetimes reincarnated, easy to get to a point, the point that you guys are at now. Congratulations. But this here is going to be demanded. Somebody needs to come forward with the truth or they need to back up. The Tower, Somebody is so determined to get past something, but they don't realize you can't get past it unless you tell the truth. And that's what somebody is struggling with, coming with the fucking truth. And I think it's because somebody doesn't like how the truth makes them look. It's true surrender. Somebody doesn't want to communicate the truth because they would actually have to surrender to that being their truth. Saying it out loud would make it real. Yeah, but it is the Two of Cups and then the Four of Swords. This is conversations and discussions about a relationship that already existed. This is how they were in the past. This is how somebody wants it to be in the future. This could have been how it was in the past and then how it turned out and then somebody wanting to go back here. This could be you guys working through issues in relationships to get, and this is the end goal, to get yourself back. I don't want to say back because this is never going back. It's always going forward to a better place of union in relationships that already exist, but still having to transmute this energy. These are also arguments that never came to resolve. So this is like carrying on conflict and shit like that, never bringing something to a resolve. The arguments that always occur, that stop this tenderness, this love, this compassion, this proper union from coming in. But again, what I'm getting, the Queen of Swords plus the Queen of Swords wants to know the fucking truth about the conflict that occurred and the confusion that was caused by this masculine in the past, period, point blank. The only way that she'll talk about the past is if you're coming with the fucking truth, and she knows that the truth is dark, so she doesn't want to be buttered up. She doesn't want to be, rubbed down. She wants the fucking truth. Okay? For somebody here, somebody's going to have to speak the truth over the phone before they even see this person's face. Like there's this energy of like getting past the gatekeeper or getting past the initial conversation or getting past I don't know, man. Somebody really has hopes that they can overcome a conflict with somebody and that it will work out well. I'm hearing somebody be at the very least clear the air, but somebody that's at the very least. At the most, I think somebody wants actual union with somebody that they're in conflict with now. This could be in fighting with somebody that you're with and somebody not wanting the relationship to an end where somebody's like, I'm ready to end this relationship. Like if we can't get past these conflicts. There's the emotional confusion again. And then the loyalty. Somebody is finding it very hard to believe that somebody was loyal to them. And the problem is that that's what I'm saying. Somebody doesn't want to communicate the truth because they want to give some impression that they were loyal to them while they weren't around. And that wasn't the case. They weren't loyal. Like, because the King of Swords isn't here and that's what he doesn't want to say. Yeah. Somebody wants to talk about why something ended. Somebody could also be discussing, somebody could have gotten communication that somebody is terminally ill and that is dying, and this is making arrangements, talking with lawyers or talking with doctors or talking with family members about how to handle somebody's terminal illness or the inevitability of somebody dying, meaning that we know that this person, because this speaks of slow endings, and I am getting that this is a death, but it's speaking about somebody who just got news that they don't have a lot of time left, what to do from now, making arrangements preemptively. This could also be assisted deaths, those like where you can request to die. Somebody might have got news about an illness and doesn't want to go through it and wants to have like an assisted death. Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about something. The news. Somebody wants to really help somebody. There's been some news about somebody being sick or somebody's not well or somebody passed away and left somebody. Somebody passed away and might have left somebody in debt. Somebody also passed away. Like, I'm getting that somebody wants to help somebody who just experienced a loss or help somebody through a really hard time. Six of Swords again, wanting to move forward. Making preparations. We still don't have the fucking King of Swords. We've got the Knight of Swords. But is that the whole truth? Probably not. This is the obvious truth. Somebody is going to bring to you the obvious truths. The problem is it's not the unobvious truth, meaning your intuition is going to tell you you don't have the whole truth. Well, you don't. You've only been given the obvious. Somebody is admitting to what is obvious, what everybody knows. With the Seven of Wands, what everybody knows. Yeah. Somebody, the King of Pentacles wants somebody, the King of Pentacles realizes he's not where he's supposed to be. Because the King of Pentacles is already the King of Pentacles, but he's smack between the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. That's not good. That means that this King of Pentacles knows that he isn't where he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be over here. The King of Pentacles knows where he belongs. He knows what he's making all this abundance for. He knows what all this wealth and health and abundance is for. It's for his Ten of Pentacles, except for he wasn't there. Somebody's also in transition. Somebody could be making a really big leap in finances. Yeah. Queen of Swords says, I need the whole truth. There's a masculine who's struggling to come to a feminine about the truth about something. And the fact of the matter is the only reason why this masculine is even thinking about communicating the truth is because he wants something from this feminine or with this feminine. The fact of the matter, though, is I don't know if he's going to get it once this feminine knows the actual truth. Which is funny because feminines, I feel like you think you know the truth, but remember, the King of Swords still isn't here. So you know the truth, but you don't know the whole truth. The King of Swords will tell you the whole truth. And that's what the King of Swords ain't ready to do. Anyways, let's carry on. Yeah, somebody's definitely trying to come out of conflict because they realize that the relationship, the opportunity, or whatever, because if it's almost like realizing what really matters. And that somebody wants to come out of conflict with you because they feel you really matter, or they feel like what you were trying to do with them together really matters. Shit, I don't know. Self-care, hobbies, and heavenly signs. Some of you guys are getting heavenly signs that you need to care about yourself more, but find fun ways to do it, right? Like there are, like if it's eating healthy, try to have fun. Like, you know, do cooking nights, do where you get your friends together on Sundays and you drink wine and you guys cook a bunch of food and you fucking box and compartmentalize all your food for the week and you do it again on the weekend, right? Try to find fun ways of handling your self-care. If it's exercising, go, instead of doing a treadmill, go actually run outside. You know what I mean? Go to a park. Then I'm getting retirement and dietary changes. Some of you guys are ending. Some of you guys know that you have very juvenile ways of eating, and there's this sense of retiring the juvenile, immature ways of eating, understanding that your health is wealth, and maturing yourself to make certain dietary changes, right? Because you want to age gracefully, which is a card in here too. New exercise regime. You are stronger than you know. That's what I mean. This new exercise regime, I feel like you need some fun. You're trying to make these changes and care for yourself, but you're doing it in the like robotic way that the Matrix teaches you to. You know what I mean? Some of you are like, well, the gym's closed, and what's the point? Don't make excuses for why you can't take care of yourself. That's very much that slave psychology that says, I need massa to hand me the gym or else I can't work out, right? Like, no, right? You can find ways. You're also stronger than you think. So some of you guys need to kind of challenge yourself in your exercise regime a little bit more. Some of you guys are doubting how much physical strength that you have. And if you push yourself in this new exercise regime or maybe get a trainer or something like that, you're actually going to see how much physically stronger you really are. Healing from the past, join in. Some of you guys are actually healing. Some of you guys are formulating a new workout regime because you've healed from a past injury or something like that. You're actually, you're feeling stronger now. For some of you, you had a physical injury and it was actually more the mental and emotional wounds that were actually stopping you. So I feel like your physical wound healed and you were still in bed kind of energy. You know, you could have gone outside and you're like, no, my leg. And it was like, no, you're fine. Like you can go now. Parental care. Welcoming the new. Some of you guys are supporting your child having their first child, like supporting, you're offering parental care to your child in order to bring in the new, which I am getting as another child. I feel like some of you guys are going to join in. Some of you guys want to be like midwives. Some of you guys want to join in like support groups for other moms, new moms, even like pregnancy. Like some of you guys are going to like natal classes, or I don't know, spiritual growth, welcoming the new and moving. Some of you guys are relocating and you're actually going to join in some, like some of you guys moved and realized you kind of isolated yourself from your new area. So you haven't met anybody new or anything, and you're needing to kind of join in, right? So maybe you're around your neighborhood, but you're not really joining in. You're not going to any of the restaurants. You're not going to any of the, like the pubs or the parks or anything. You're not really getting to know the people in your new neighborhood. There's a sense of needing to join in. For some of you, you're being offered to join something and you're feeling hesitant. Why? Because I think some of you guys have been doing a lot of internal work and are going to have to step out of your comfort zone to actually reintegrate yourself back with people. And I think they're just different people. I think you have an opportunity to join in with a group of people who are different than you. They're different than the people you were more comfortable with joining in with before. They're just like you. They're actually more authentically like you, the way you are now. Okay. Let's pull some. I'm going to wrap with the Inner Garden Oracle and the Dance of Death. I made it like one deck. It's Eugene and his wife's deck that I turned into one. You're welcome, Eugene. You should sell it like this, Eugene. Don't worry what other people think. That's exactly what Eugene said to me. He's like, I don't worry about what other people think. It's like, I'm rich, bitch. No, I'm just joking. Don't worry what other people think. That's clarity. I think some of you guys might have pulled away from certain people, so you actually did the opposite of joined in and you opted out, and it actually brought you clarity that some of you guys were actually, because of what you were involved in, like the groups that you were involved in, they were actually what they think. Because of your need to fit in, what they thought was actually stopping you from getting yourself in alignment to join things that were truly a reflection of you. So I'm getting somebody who was part of a group or a family and never really felt like they fit in, but would still worry about what they thought, right? So not appreciating what made you different from the people you were around, suppressing that difference and caring what other people think. I just see somebody's no longer doing that anymore. The Ace of Wands. Ooh, that's exciting. Ooh, then we've got the Chinese. Somebody is determined to make their way. Somebody is determined to go home. Somebody's determined to go where they want to, go where they belong. The Chinese, this speaks of somebody returning back home. So he came to America to do merchant, to make money. He's been very successful, 10 of coins, being very successful, and now Death saying, you need to go back home to your wife, to your kids. Enough work, let's go, let's go. That's what he's showing them here. So the Chinese man is very, very happy to go home and return to his family with a bag that he's going to support them with. That's what the card of the Chinese means in the Dance of Death, and it's also the 10 of Pentacles. It's Virgo energy. There's your energy there. Wanting to return home to what matters to you. Some of you guys have been away from family because you are working and are very excited, not just to return back home, but what you're returning back home with. The sense of accomplishment, the sense of earning, the sense of you offering more stability, whatever the case is. So that's really, really good energy. This is also not caring what other people think. So I feel like somebody realized that what other people were thinking was stopping them from, I don't know. I just drew a blank. The Knave. You have remarkable power which you are not using. I feel like that's what somebody realized. That they had remarkable power that they were not using because of who they were around. I feel like Virgo energy again. This is a very big maturing. Somebody matured because they realized what was most important to them, and I think it took, there's a very stubborn energy here. Somebody was refusing to go back home. This could have been somebody saying, I'm not going back home until I have more money, or I've earned more, or I've gained this. I'm not facing them until I get this. This could also be somebody, could be Death saying you've worked too hard, like you're being greedy. You need to go back to what matters. You need to go back home now. It's not all about the money. For some. All right. And then lastly, abundance. Beautiful. Today is an ideal time to water your personal garden. And the Lawyer. Ooh, somebody has very, very good news from a lawyer about something being wrapped up. Some of you guys won something. right? You won something, something went in your favor. You've been issued money for something, like you've gotten a release on money. You got what was rightfully yours. I just see a lawyer offering some of you guys really, really good advice. If not today, then soon. Gets you really excited. Some of you guys need to be mindful. Some of you, your lawyer tells you that you won some kind of settlement or money. You guys need to be mindful about spending this money before it comes. Because I see you guys spending money because you were told that you're going to receive money. I would wait till that money's in pocket. I'm just saying. That's just me. I'm old school like that. Where's the cash? I need the bank deposit. I need the wire transfer. It's better to be alone sometimes. I do feel like somebody is alone right now trying to reveal the truth within themselves. But it's the King of Swords. The King of Swords is nowhere to be found. In the eyes of lovers, everything is beautiful. This is what I mean. I feel like somebody just wants to pretend like the truth that they have to communicate doesn't exist because they just want what they want. Okay, Virgo, for some of you, they just want what they want and they just feel like if they communicate this truth, they're not going to be able to get it from you. That's what I'm hearing. Stop letting other people stand in your way. Somebody is very upset about how they have let other people contribute to where they're at and they're not happy where they're at. So this is going to get somebody to launch themselves into being more independent and not needing people's cosign. Okay, that follow fashion cosign, like, what do you think? All the time, like it's just very like needy energy, and I see somebody coming out of that too. Show everybody what you can do. Somebody's coming out of that with a bang. Oh yeah. If you feel you are right, stand by your convictions. Oh yeah, somebody is going to put people in their place. That's what I gathered by that. I feel like the lawyer set off something. Somebody set something off and confirmed something, and then somebody's like, oh yeah? Oh, I'm good now? Okay. I'm going to show everybody what I can do, and I ain't letting nobody stop me, neither. Because everything looks beautiful to me. Somebody was waiting for money. Yeah, somebody was broke and was waiting for money. So now they got money. They went from the minstrel to the fucking alderman. That was a quick fucking upgrade. Yeah. Somebody went fucking learn from your mistakes and try not to make them again. Yeah, somebody ain't gonna make that mistake again with money or investments or whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up you guys' reading, okay? My beautiful Virgos. Forgot the sign. My beautiful Virgos, please like, share, subscribe. If you guys want daily, weekly content, check out the Patreon. But if not, until the next time I see you guys, just please continue to let your inner angels live, okay? Mwah. Ciao.